Hi, third grade. Welcome back. I hope you had a really good spring break. We are going to have a math test on Friday over bar models. And so these next few days, we are going to review lots of different types of bar models. And I'd like you to have your paper out, and I'd like you to work through these with me. So let's start with number one. Kevin has 24 grapes, and he gives 4 grapes each to some boys. How many boys are there? So let's take that question, turn it into a statement. There are blank boys. So write that on your paper. Okay, just like that. All right, now let's look and see who or what is involved, what are our parts, and what are our whole. So we have Kevin, and he has grapes, and he's giving them to some boys. So he has 24 grapes, that is our whole, and he gives 4 grapes to each boys. That is our part, but we don't know how many boys, so we don't know the other parts. So let's write out what we do know in the bar model form. We know that 4 grapes go to each kid, but we don't know how many kids, so we're going to do our bar model just like this. Four grapes go to each kid, but we don't know how many kids there are, hence this in the middle. Now let's look at what we do know. There are 24 grapes. Okay, and we're trying to figure out how many boys he gives them to. So I'm going to put my question mark down. Okay, so let's go ahead and write out our equation to help solve for this. So 24 grapes. Dividing them out 4 at a time to each kid. Okay, 24 divided by 4. Now, 24 divided by 4 is 6. Okay. Double check your math. What is 6 times 4? 24. All right, so there are 6 boys. All right, moving on to number 2. Maria has 24 pencils. She packs them into 6 packs equally. How many pencils does she have in each pack? So it helps. Think about this. Kevin has 24 pencils. You have all of these pencils, and you've got 6 equal packs. You know how many packs there are. Okay, so think about that, but let's first put that question into a statement. The question is, how many pencils does each pack have? So let's turn that into a statement. Each pack has blank pencils. Make sure you have that on your paper. Feel free to hit pause at any time that you need to as you're working through these. Now let's look at our whole and our part. What is it that we're working with? So Maria has pencils, and we know she has 24 pencils, so that's my whole. And she packs them into 6 packs equally. That's my part. So my whole is 24, and 6 is my part. I need to find my other part. Now, I've got all these pencils, and I'm going to put them equally into 6 packs. So I am dividing them up. That lets you know, as she's putting them out equally, that lets you know that you have to divide them up. So we need to find a bar model that's going to help us visualize how she's going to divide them up. So we know that she has 6 packs. So let's draw our bar model with the 6 sections. That's going to represent our 6 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now let's label the whole. So we know that this is all equal to 24 pencils. We know that she's putting them into the 6 packs. We don't know how many go in each pack, so that is what our question mark will be on the one section. Question mark. All right, so my whole is 24. I divide it out into 6. That will give me 4. Each pack has 4 pencils. So, double check your work. What is 4 times 6? 24. All right, good. Let's move on to number 3. Desmond has 6 packs of Hi-Chews. There are 8 Hi-Chews in each pack. How many Hi-Chews are there in all? Let's take that question and turn it into a statement. The question again is, how many Hi-Chews are there in all? So hit pause, write down your statement. All right, hopefully you have something like this. There are blank Hi-Chews in all. Now let's look and see who or what's involved, what is my whole, what is my part, what's going on in this sentence, in this story problem. So he has 6 packs of Hi-Chews, and there's 8 Hi-Chews in each pack. So, I don't know how many there are in all, so I need to solve for the whole, but I do know my parts. I know 6 is a part, I know 8 is a part. I'm trying to find the whole. Let's draw our bar model, and then we'll figure out what it is we're going to do with those numbers. So let's draw a bar model with 6 sections to represent his 6 packs. Okay, there's my 6 packs of Hi-Chews. Now let's label what we do know. We know that there's 8 Hi-Chews in each pack. Okay. We know 6, we know 8, we don't know how many in all. So let's put our question mark over the whole thing to show what it is we're solving for. Okay. Now, we know that one unit, one pack, has 8 in it. Now, I want to find out how many are in all of these. So there's 6 units. So if I have 6 units and each one has 8 in them, I'm going to do 6 times 8. And 6 times 8 is 48. So there are 48 Hi-Chews in all. All right, number 4. Sarah shares 24 donuts equally among 4 girls. How many donuts does each girl receive? Let's take that question, turn it into a statement, hit pause, and go ahead and write it down. Okay, good. Now let's figure out whole and part, what it is we're working with. So we have a total of 24 donuts. So that is your whole. Now she shares them equally among 4 girls. So I've got 24 total donuts, that's my whole, and I have 4. 4 is my part. There's a word in there. Shares them equally. If you're sharing equally, if you're taking things and you're sharing them out equally to your friends, that is dividing. So let's go ahead and draw a bar model to show our 4 girls. So 1 bar model, 4 sections, and that represents the 4 girls. Okay, now we're going to show on here what else we know. We know that there's 24 total donuts. Next, we need to show what it is we're looking for. So we don't know how many donuts each girl gets, so I'm going to do my question mark under one of the sections to show that we're trying to figure out how much each girl gets. All right, and we already talked about how sharing equally gives you, that's dividing. So let's take our whole. We're going to divide it. I've got 4 girls, 24 divided by 4 equals 6. So each girl receives 6 donuts. Yeah. All right, that's the review for today. Tomorrow we'll do some more problems for more review.